Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another World War II 172 scale video. Today we're going to look at a piece of terrain I painted up and bought. This piece here, a ruined church. I've got some American soldiers around and then some of my backdrops. It's good for dioramas or for wargaming. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. Alrighty, let's take a look here. This is one of the little ground sheets I have to put down. It was one big piece and I cut it into sections and I added a little bit of terrain pieces to it. I didn't want to add too much stuff to it because I want to be able to flat surface for things to sit on. I'm going to do a separate video. These are some of my American soldiers I have on the rubble bases for city fighting, rubble terrain bases. I have German, Russian, British, and American, and I have them for their regular fighting, have them for winter, have them for rubble, and then also for specialty things like for the Germans and British have Africa Corps and so forth, some other different things. Let's take a look at this focus of this video. That's the background painting with real texture I put on to be on the edge of the board for a backdrop instead of just having a white backdrop or whatever you have the table next to in your thing. Let's take a look. This was a resin piece, I believe. Got it years ago, and it was, you know, this color all over, so I had to completely paint it. So mainly this is a paint job, as I say, weathered look, and of course it's stylized because it's blown out, blown on, but you don't have all the rubble around it, so it isn't, quote, realistic, but it's fun. One time I played a war game on it, and this was sort of like the focal piece of the thing, and it had a battle in it towards the end. It was fun. And let's look at it from the different angles. You can definitely see it's tall enough to hide some vehicles and some things, or have a anti-tank gun or a small howitzer by. And then you put your trees or however you want to set this up in a clearing with some bushes or so forth, or a road. And then of course you could have up in here, it's got some remnants of smoke in here. I think there was a game for something that was destroyed in that. So you could have like a sniper up in there that could fit in, fire down. Very cool. So it's got second level capability there. A nice clear line of shot there. You could have somebody hiding there, have a machine gun set up if you're firing that way, and a nice opening here. Kind of cool. Let me see if I can put that guy in there and see if we can see him. You tilt that up or hold it up. That's kind of cool. Right there, it always makes me think of just that the building stuff. One of my favorite movies is Kelly's Heroes. War movie, which is a heist movie, which is sort of with a lot of comedic overtones the way it's done, but with action, with Clint Eastwood, Telly Savalas, Don Rickles, and a lot of people from 1970. I might do a little review on that. I have it on DVD, and I think I also bought it way back when on Laserdisc, if anybody remembers those. Good war movie. Anyway, that's cool looking through that way, all the way through. Let's move it back over here. Look inside. Put these guys back in here. So you can have some action going on around this building with, you know, blocking line of sight, fighting around it and so forth. And of course it's, I don't do that, but the way it is, it's an old-fashioned small church, or what, it could be used in some type of fantasy game setting or a different time period in Europe. Very cool. So that's a look at this. Hopefully, as time goes by and I get things straightened out, I'll have a larger setup, and I'll show more of the terrain pieces and tons of buildings I made. Hopefully I want to build more backdrops. Still didn't get to do it, but I want to do a fall backdrop with yellow-orange trees, because they have like the camouflaged Germans troops with their like P-dot outfits for the fall and so forth. So that would look nice, having a war game in that time of period too. And I also have a lot of winter terrain, and I've done desert terrain, so I'll be featuring more of that. I featured some of that. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in the end here as a reference. We'll see there. Until next time, more World War II 172 scale. Thank you for watching, everyone.